Hi everyone, I am going to react to Haikyuu Season 2, Episode 8, Illusionary Hero. Last episode. Tsukishima. He has not been giving 100% to his practices and everything, and people started noticing it. And then the coach is like, if he can't give 100%, then I'm not gonna have to take him off the starting team because I need people that are gonna be playing to win. And then Yamaguchi is asking Hinata, what do I say to Tsukki? And Hinata is like, what do you? I'm not gonna say anything. But then he turned the question around on Yamaguchi and he's like, what will you say to him, or something like that. And clearly there's a backstory with Tsukki's older brother that's clearly affecting him and making him not want to give 100% to the team. And then there's what we're doing the practice matches and everything. Kageyama and Hinata were just like all of them were missing whatever they were practicing. They were not executing it perfectly. They were missing out on stuff. Their sets and tosses, no. Those two, no. So now they're trying to practice by themselves with Yachi's help. And yeah, that's what happened. Now I'm really excited to see what the backstory is with Tsukki's brother and how he's gonna overcome it. And I hope that this episode is gonna give us that. So before we get into it, if you guys like my reactions, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon, where you can find the full link of this reaction and all my Haikyuu reactions and early access and polls and stuff. So let's get into the episode. Let's get into this episode, and here we go. Boys' bathroom. Tsukki. Okay, Yamaguchi. Would that be okay? Kids. Tsukki's gonna come to help him. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So he's not gonna be lame anymore and actually talk to Tsukki? Take his courage by the horns and fist him? Or is Tsukki the illusionary hero? Why wouldn't he? Clearly not, if you still have to keep saying it in your mind. Oh, the older brother. Okay, so he was the ace. Clearly, and then the little giant's gonna take his place. Aww. Things have changed. Things changed. It's so cute. Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, he's not good at receiving him and Hinata. Nice. Yamaguchi. Look at him blushing, talking about his. I feel like he plays. That's not how it's going. Actually, going in practice. Like he's not actually the ace, but because Tsukki is looking up to him, he comes home and he's like he's the ace. Little Jane. Of course, not his face. Is that Seijo's outfit? Ask something? Who? To who? Is this half a point? Okay. Still got 9 minutes. Being better at it. Being best at it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I thought he was angry. This music, what? Hmm. Oh, kill, nice kill. They keep saying that ever since this series started, and I'm like, what the heck does that even mean? He actually like showed interest, I guess. Oh, he's happy. Oh, so that's what happened. Hi, come on. Tayo, no, so Suki. Oh, Suki's the one. Okay. After this episode ended, I was here trying to think of what to say when it came to Tsukishima and his background. Because as I was watching it, there came a point where, and then I was asking myself, like, so this is what happened, and you don't want to, like, why is what happened made you not want to give 100% to volleyball? Like I didn't get it at one point, and as I was sitting here, like, thinking about it, I came to an answer. I just don't know if that's the proper answer to my question. Like, I feel like the answer is that volleyball was so important to his older brother that he lied about him for a year. And he found that kind of lame. And that's why he's like, volleyball is lame. Being a volleyball club is not all that. So, like, why even try harder? I don't know. Does that even make sense? I don't know. But the thing is, I started this episode with... they were adorable, man, when they were kids. Like Yamaguchi and Tsukki. So adorable. So they started this episode with Yamaguchi getting bullied by these kids. And then Tsukki walks by and then he just looks at them the way he looks down on people, and he's like lame. Oh my gosh. I love that about him, man. Like, he can just turn everything around with just a few words or a look or something. So that's what he did. He turned it around on those bullies. And Yamaguchi is like, I feel like he was talking about me. And then they showed these scenes with his brother. Have they actually said his name? I don't think so, right? The brother's name? So the brother was an ace in middle school, I guess. And then when he went to Kasuno High School, even with all the practices, all the things that he's been putting in, he has not made the team, right? The regular team, he wasn't a regular, right? And because Tsukki, I don't know if it's because Tsukki has this admiration for his older brother. That's why he didn't want to disappoint Tsukki. And when he comes home, he's like lying and saying that he's actually the ace of the team and everything like that. But you know that when he told Tsukki that not to come to the matches because it would, it would be embarrassing for him or make it harder for him to play. You know by that moment that he's not, he's not the ace. I thought he was actually playing, like he was part of the regulars, but he just wasn't the ace. That's what I thought. But it seems like, I think at least for a year, I don't know if do they spend 3 years in high school? I don't know. But like at least for a year that he was there, before Tsukki found out the truth, he wasn't part of the regulars. Because they said that. We just don't know before that, was he part of it? And then as time was going on, there were more other players that were doing better than him, and he was off the regular. I don't know. But he was lying to Tsukki about it for all those time. And then when it came to the final match of like the 3 years final match and everything, Tsukki's like, I gotta see my brother play at least once before he graduates. That scene where he realizes that his brother was not on the court, and then he looks up to the other side and they made eye contact. I'm like, yo. I feel so bad for the older brother and for Tsukki, like realizing that his brother has been lying to him this whole time. So from that point on, like when he actually joined the team, Karasuno team, he hasn't been giving it 100%. Because he's like, even if you give it your all and your team keeps moving forward, making nationals and everything, there's still gonna be other people that are stronger than you. So why even give it 100%? And then when Yamaguchi, he's like, Tsukki! Then when he faced him, he made me so proud, and he made Tsukki proud, because it's like, oh my gosh, when have you become so cool? It's like, during the confrontation, that's when Tsukki is like, so what? So what if I give 100% to it? Like, what's that? Where's that gonna lead me or something? Because there are still gonna be other people stronger than me, no matter what I do. And then Tsukki remembered when he tried to do the jump floater. Yeah, he tried to do the jump floater and it didn't work during the match against Joe. And it's like, at least you have your, like, there's still your pride when you actually give it 100%. And, you know, at least you're proud of the fact that you gave it your all. You gave it your all. And that was just... Because Yamaguchi was like holding him by his collar, which we haven't seen Yamaguchi display that kind of passion or emotion before. He's always sort of like passive during this whole series. So to see that from him was amazing. And Tsukki found it amazing. So he's like, okay, I still need answers to a few questions. So he went to Bokuto and Kuro, right? And it's like, I need to ask you a question. Like, even if you make it to nationals, there's no guarantee that you're gonna win. So what keeps you going? Like, he said volleyball was a club, right? And when he said that it's just a club, and Bokuto was just getting upset. I thought he was getting upset because Tsukki said that volleyball, like, it was just a club. Like, I thought that's what it was, but no, it was just some kind of pronunciation thing that the way they said it, I guess in Japanese, made him think of something else or something or other. I don't know, that thing was so funny. But then he's like, it's just a club, right? So even if you make it to nationals, you're probably not gonna win the thing. So why are you giving it your all, I guess? And he's like, I loved that when he said that, he also was just thinking of volleyball as just like a club thing until one particular moment where he used to get blocked all the time with, I think it was a cross. That's what he said. But then when he started doing the straight and he was able to get past those same people with the straight spike, it was that moment that made him love volleyball. And then when he said that, that's when I remembered also the Yamaguchi's teacher, the one that teaches him the jump floater. He also said the same thing. Like, when he was sort of like on the team and he wasn't doing well, they were doing all these practices and stuff, and then there was this moment where he did the jump floater perfectly and then he scored and stuff like that, and he was like, that moment made everything that he went through worth it for him. So the fact that Bokuto also sort of said the same thing, like, you just need this particular moment and it's gonna make everything so much better, make you love volleyball so much more. I just love that. So now Tsukki just needs to find this particular moment and then he's gonna, get addicted to volleyball. I think that's what Bokuto said. And then when they were doing the practice match, and then like Kuro gave him pointers about how to block and stuff, how to improve his blocking. And then when they were about to face Bokuto, and then he had this look like, I'm gonna block you, and Bokuto got scared and they say he sort of like ran away. Everybody noticed it. The point is, Tsukki is gonna be giving it his all now, which is what we've been wanting him to do, like all the others. I love that scene too with Daichi and Asuga. When Suga asked him, like, should we just let Tsukki like do his thing, like, should we like talk to him or something? And Daichi's like, no, because ever since they did the 3-on-3, like, and Hinata and Kageyama were, I think that's when they did the quick thing perfectly or something, and then he was getting serious, and Daichi noticed that, and then after the match ended, he told him, like, I think if I remember correctly, Tsukki said something about it's only natural that the king Kageyama and Hinata will win, and then Daichi told him that he still gave it his all, so he knows that he has that in him. But then at the end, he's like, if Tsukki wanted to quit the team, then he's not gonna let him. That he's gonna need Tsuki's help to like stop him from leaving the team. So I kind of love that. The fact that he wants to give Tsukki the space that he needs to figure things out on his own, but he's still not gonna let him leave the team. I just love that. Loved it. What else? Did I want to mention anything? As they were showing the backstory, right, with Tsukki and the older brother, I was waiting for the scene where Tsukki was on the outside looking in on his brother on the floor, sort of like crying, but they didn't show that here. So I'm wondering if that scene right there came after Tsukki and him like saw each other during the match, and then he felt embarrassed, like he couldn't believe that the little brother Tsukki like discovered his lie, and that's why when he came home he was in the room by himself, sort of like crying, and Tsukki saw him there. Like, I just want to know, like, is that that scene in particular, is that a continuation of what happened after the match, or is this something else that prompted the brother crying on the floor and Tsukki looking in on him? Yeah, I love this episode. Loved it. Like, I've been wanting more Tsukki stuff, so I'm glad this last 2 episodes was like Tsukki heavy. So I loved it. Loved it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you had this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon. And yeah, and I will see you on Wednesday for my reaction to Haikyuu season 2 episode 9, I believe. Yeah. Love this. Bye.